What is up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Saturday championship week. Oh boy, I hope you got my picks on Friday. Don't forget, who told you to take Utah plus 2.5? This guy. That's right. It's just another example. Trojans, one bad half of football can do it for you. Anybody can lose in this game. And even now with the transfer portal, talent is spread more evenly across the country. Take it in mind, keep it in mind. USC outscored 30-7 in that second half. Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Again, I don't think there's a great team this season in college football at all. Georgia just hasn't lost yet. So see you, Trojan fans. See you next year. And then we'll see you in a Big Ten game somewhere soon. Again, I think everybody's going to lose one, and we got our one out of the way. So to me, I get tired of these overly emotional Buckeye fans who say we don't deserve, we shouldn't bother just because we lost our last game. What if you lost week one? You bother playing the rest of the freaking season? That's the stupidest fucking point of view I've ever heard. If somebody gives you a crack at the fucking national championship, you take it. What the hell's wrong with you? Why wouldn't you? You remember 2014? It wasn't that long ago, man. Only 8 years ago. So I'm all for it. If you know what happens when they crack the back door. Yeah. I don't know what happens. Anyway, Cam Rising, what a freaking stud that guy was last night. Jeez. Oh, man. USC, I was looking at some of these stats. 1 of 12 on third downs. That is a killer. Ouch. 56 yards rushing. Not good, not balanced, not a complete team. Defense is terrible. Shocker, Alex Grinch's defense gets roasted for 47 points. Anyway, I could go on and on. Today's show, as always, brought to you by me, Joe from the Buckeye Cast. Friday or Sunday night, 8 p.m., we are going to have a live show every week. This one's going to be off the charts. Jeff's going to tell us why we shouldn't go to the playoffs, and me and Sean are going to tell him how he's wrong, probably. So be there, be square, and subscribe to the channel, and give me a like one time. I really appreciate that. It helps other people find the show, you know. Well, this is Saturday, December 3rd, 2022. So I'm going to tell you why Ohio State is still one of the best teams in the country, and that's why they deserve to be in the playoffs. All right. Let's run through it. We've been tracking these stats throughout the season. I've popped in and out with them every few weeks. And so let's start with offense. Points per game. Buckeyes, second in the country, 44.5. Michigan, 5th. Georgia, 9th. Still ahead of the best teams in the country. Yards per game. Buckeyes, 6th in the country, 492.7. Georgia, 8th. Michigan down here at 22nd. Again, Michigan and Georgia, the best two teams in the country, right? Anyway, let's go yards per play. Ohio State, number 1. 7.2, Georgia 6.9, Michigan 6.5. They're 18th. Let's go rushing yards per game. Michigan, obviously leading us 3. They're 6th in the country, 244.5. Georgia 210.5, and Ohio State 198.5 with 2 beat up running backs and a freshman and a guy that used to play linebacker just a month ago. Anyways, passing yards per game, Buckeyes 13th in the country, 294.2. Georgia 20th, and Michigan, where is Michigan? Even after that big blowout win, 84th, 214 yards passing per game, even after that huge win in Columbus. Weird. Let's go red zone scoring per game. This is TDs and field goals. Georgia, number 1 at 5.2. Michigan, number 4 at 4.7. Ohio State right behind them at 5 with 4.6. All right, now let's talk turnover margin. Michigan leading us 3. They are 23rd at plus 0.6. Buckeyes tied with them at plus 0.6. Georgia way down here at minus 0.3. That's not great. All right, let's turn over to the defense. Opponent yards per play. Michigan 4.2, they're second in the country. Georgia 8th, and Ohio State 17th at 4.7. It's only a half yard off. Team opponent points per game. Georgia number 1 at 12.4. Michigan number 2 at 12.7. Ohio State 19.3. Just 11th in the country, though. Still not bad. Team opponent red zone scores per game. Georgia number 1 at 1.5. Michigan also 1.5. Ohio State 1.8, 6th in the country. Still very good. Opponent yards per game. Michigan number 1, 84.8. Georgia 85, right behind them. And the Buckeyes 22nd at 119.9. So need to improve that. We'd like to be in the top 20 there. And last category on defense, passing yards per game. Michigan 11th in the country, allowing 177.3. Ohio State right behind them at 13th, allowing 184. And Georgia is down here at 27th, allowing 198.6. So Buckeyes are still one of the best teams in the country. I don't care about their most recent loss. It doesn't matter when it happened. They have one loss. That's it. One loss. So, as always, I appreciate you. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Go Bucks.